Hey everyone, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Happy Memory Planning Monday. If you'd like to see what I'm going to do in today's video, stick around. Hey Chappy fam, thanks for joining me today. It's Jen with ChappyPlans. Happy Monday. I hope you all survived the holiday weekend and you are relaxing. Thank you so much for being here today. Instead of doing a typical stop the blur process video, today I'm going to be making my one little word page that will be an insert or tip in to my disc planner. So I'm going to use Heidi Swap products. This gorgeous letter set came in the November Stop the Blur kit and I'm obsessed with them. So I'm really excited to use these letters. I have not created a Stop the Blur memory planning spread in at least a month because of December dailies. So I'm kind of having withdrawal. So I wanted to bring in some of the Heidi Swap goodness. And yeah, my one little word for this year is heal. H-E-A-L, heal, because of a lot of reasons, but I am in several forms of therapy, one of them being my health and wellness journey, and I do consider that therapy and self-care. It has helped reduce my anxiety tremendously, and it was not a side effect that I was necessarily going for. It was a beautiful, wonderful benefit of maintaining my health and wellness. So I do my exercise, I try to eat a salad every day, and I do intermittent fast. I also eat things when I want to. So, that is part of it as well. I've got my little stash of candy over here on the side, and I'm happy to snack on that throughout the day if I feel like I want to. It's all about sustainability and balance, right? And then I also have a psychotherapist, so I do talk therapy, and then I began EMDR therapy, which you can Google if you feel like it. It is for trauma, complex trauma. So I have come a long way. Lots of things, working on myself, really feeling like I'm coming into my own, and at 40 years old, feeling like, I am starting to really like myself and embrace who I am and not give a you-know-what. That's what a lot of people joked around and said, you're 40 now, it's the year of don't give a, fill in the word. And that's so true. And so for me, this year, I know will be a year of healing. And so last year, my word was peace. I did maintain that word and keep it as like something that in the forefront of my mind and the focus of just my overarching outlook on day-to-day tasks. And the year before that was restoration. So each year I'm prayerful about the word that I want to encompass sort of my focus and the lens through which I do things throughout the year. And for me this year, it is heal. So without further ado, let's create that page. So I'm trimming down this piece of paper. It's just a little tiny bit shorter than the size of like a classic size piece of paper for my planner, but it's fine. No big deal. Pulling out some washi, flipping through different supplies that I have from Heidi Swap to see what I want to use, and I love that tag. I pulled out some more ephemera that goes along with that, storyline chapters. I think it's the Carefree project pad and collection. And so I decided I'm going to layer these tags, and I'm going to put the year on the colored tag, and then on that lined tag, I'm going to put the definition of heal. And I'm just distressing the edges. I just like the way that looks so much. Now I'm looking at the definition of heal. And I am testing out some different pens to see what color. I decided I didn't want to write it in my typical black gel ink, so I grabbed some of my favorite fine liner pens and decided I was going to write the word in the thicker pen tip and then the definition itself in that skinnier Stabilo fine liner. So I have heal is the verb, to make free from injury or disease, to make sound or whole, or to make well again, to restore to health. And that has everything to do with what you know, I was talking about with my reason why, my one little word for this year. And then I'm just adding a bunch of washi, all from Heidi Swap. I love the look of layered washi and paper together. I do this often in my decorative planning videos, so you should definitely check those out because, humble brag, I think they're pretty cool. So I'm using these puffy stickers that came in, I think either, it might be in October or November, Stop the Blur kit, or even August. And I like the way they look kind of crooked like that. And then I decide after the fact that after I've already taped down the tags that I want to put this little ribbon at the top just for texture and to bring in some more browns. And now I'm just peeling off the plastic coating that's on the top of all these letters, and then I decide to adhere them with redline tape. And yes, this process took a while, so I sped it up super, super fast so you didn't fall asleep watching me cut and put redline tape on the letters. But I love the way they look at the top. They're just such a perfect way to highlight my one little word. And then I open up the project pad here and see if there are any stickers that I want to use. And I love that clear, I don't know if it's a peony or whatever it is. I don't care. It's stunning. That lined floral there. I think it's perfect in the top left corner. And then I'm like, ooh, gold stars. Let's use those as an accent because there's gold on the page already. Perf. So I just kind of sprinkle those throughout the page. And then I decide I want to bring in a little bit more gold. So I flip back through the book, can't find any, and then decide to use the gold washi tape that I found in a Jen Hadfield washi pack. Oh, and I also cut down these ledger stickers to look like washi. I just wanted to bring in a little bit more of a neutral color instead, because I think it was getting a little bit too blush pink heavy, if that makes sense. And then I just add a little bit of gold washi around the page. I just felt like it needed a teeny tiny bit more gold around the page. So I thought this was the perfect way to do it. And then I'm going to punch it using my We Are Memory Keepers Power Disc Punch. It's linked in my Amazon storefront if you want to check it out. And last but not least is my favorite embellishment, which is this butterfly from the Adventures collection that came out this past summer. I think this turned out stunning and I can't wait to look at it every day in my planner. There is my 2023 one little word tip-in for my planner. I'll show you how it would look in my planner so you have an idea. I love how it turned out. It would go right behind this dashboard. And there we go. So every day, every single time I open my planner, I get to see this motivating page that reminds me of, you know, my focus for the year, what I'm hoping to achieve, and, you know, the promise that I believe is healing that's coming for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video and didn't mind the voiceover. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, friends, I hope that this year is your best year yet and that you continue on hanging out with me from week to week. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my content. And I'll see you in the next one, friends. Take care. Remember that you are enough, and I love you. See you later. Bye.